Uh, yeah. Yeah.
I think you got the walkie.
Oh. You guys are good to go.
We're back.
We're back for round 2.
Yeah, boy.
Exciting magic here. We got Rakdos from John Parker. Mono Green Tron from Isaiah Mosher.
So what do you think here? You think that Scam is not going to do so well?
So I was saying I like the old version of Scam against this deck because I think Douthie plus Grief could just win.
Right.
But I don't know. I mean, I still think that the Scam deck, if it gets to do us a Grief Scam, it's still going to go pretty far. But I wonder if the clock isn't enough.
Right.
That's the biggest thing.
It might not be. I mean, so I guess that's the thing. If he can get a Fury scammed early,
maybe a fast clock that way.
Yeah, that's the fastest clock they're going to have.
Yeah, the Grief Scam is better in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Just to slow down the
process for sure. Yeah, they definitely, hand disruption is going to be a big thing here. But yeah, I do agree that he probably needs a little bit more of a clock. A little bit earlier. Is he playing any monkeys or no?
Yeah, we got the full play set of monkeys.
Okay, well
he does have 2 copies of Douthie in the sideboard, not in the main. Those have been replaced with the Blood Tithe Harvester.
If he can stick a monkey, I think he could be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, monkey is very good here.
Okay.
I think this is the best start for him though, is to do this.
For sure. Followed up with a monkey, that would be in the bag, I feel. The first time chat from this Miss Luna Joe, Nimcorn, no idea what that means.
That's a corn. I thought it was a com.
No, Nimcorn, no idea what that means. So if you want to
elaborate or don't,
or don't, it's fine. We'll just enjoy the mystery of Nimcorn.
Oh, that's how we are.
Oh, look at that. All right, so yep, we got the double grief thing and a Thoughtseize following up. All right, yeah, I think he's in pretty good shape here. Just tore this hand apart.
Yeah.
Isaiah is probably pretty smoked. Here's a map.
Well, this is where
shit gets real.
Yeah, shit does get real here because, if he gets he's gonna have Tron next turn, and so it's all about the top of his deck.
Yeah. And this shit top
decks. A lot of outs here. A lot of outs, yeah. And then if he has cards like Ancient Stirrings that probably just gets him out of it. Yeah, you can't feel too safe if you're Parker here because you got a long way to go.
Yeah.
For sure. You got to untap a few more times to
4 turns.
Game. So more pressure would be good.
Well,
Blood Moon is good.
There is that. That works.
Yeah, Blood Moon has won games. So Isaiah probably going to get another mountain or forest.
Yeah.
Or Beseiju.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. It does slow him down quite a bit.
It does, for sure. But it's the tool he needs. It's nice that they have that now. Yeah. I mean, that's what I think that's a big part of it's keeping Tron how alive it is, which isn't super alive, but
trying to look.
He's going to crack this sphere first to draw into some stuff. All right, he's not going to worry about that Beseiju quite yet. Wants to make sure that John gets as little value off of it as possible. John swings in for 4.
Yeah, and also he would be turning on any hard cast griefs or something.
Exactly. All right, here's the Pyro. I'm going to pitch a Fury. Draw 2, make 1 elemental.
So let's see what Isaiah's hand looks like. He does have Worm Coil Engine, which
that's
is
pretty
not,
good.
It's not enough, actually.
Not quite enough.
No, because it can't block the grief. So I guess he is still at 8. So
yeah, it's one more turn.
Yeah, he needs the Tron land off the top.
He needs
He did not get it, so we are going to game 2.
That's kind of what I expected would happen here.
Yeah. And if this one goes as fast as the last one, we might have to just do some bonus coverage.
Yeah, that was kind of... That was not...
That was a long wait.
It was a long wait.
For me, I was annoyed. Basic white bitch in the booth. I don't see any basic white bitches with these 24-ounce cans.
Oh, no. That'd be a lush.
I don't know why, but just what I'm picturing in my mind, that chick is sexy.
Right. Just rocking out with giant cans of White Claws. Getting shit done. I'm here to fucking party. I feel like that's a Brooklynite woman there.
All right.
Yeah, John's probably feels pretty good. Rakdos Charm? Yeah, blows up artifacts, I suppose. Some extra damage. K command. Yeah, get behind that.
Yeah, it's not super sexy.
No, it's not. It really matters, like, what's dead, what doesn't feel good.
That is the reason. Like, K command has always been decent because you can blow up, Yeah, the Douthies are really good.
I wonder what's dead enough for him to cut here.
So, yeah. So, ideally, what you would be able to do is just, like, Douthie on turn 2 and then immediately follow it up with, like, a Grief and, like, steal your opponent's,
right.
whatever. Be it a
Terminates.
Karn or...
How do you feel about keeping the Terminates in?
They don't do a whole lot.
Yeah, I feel like that would be a pretty decent cut. I guess it depends on the list that Isaiah's running, but yeah, they don't feel super good.
Yeah, Isaiah's playing kind of a weird list.
Any Thrag Tusks or no?
He does have 2 Thrag Tusks in the sideboard. I'm not sure if he's bringing them in. He's got 2 copy. Oh wait, that's 1. I can't tell the difference between his 1s and 2s. God, his 1s and 2s look identical, John. This is not a good deck list. I believe that's a 1. He's got 1 Sundering Titan in the main.
In the main? Interesting. Or wouldn't that be in the side? You got
He's got 1 on the side, too.
Okay, alright. I mean, Sundering Titan's a fucking house. So.
It is a house. Not great in this matchup, really.
No. It's going to blow up 2 things.
Yeah.
I mean, there is enough, like...
It's not terrible.
It's not terrible. I mean, it's still a giant dude that blows up 2 lands, so, I mean, that's pretty
The thing that's always made Sun Titan kind of odd is it's that giant dude that you kind of, like, are incentivized not to kill.
Yeah.
And that's awkward.
Alright, we've got... Not a keepable hand from Isaiah. Ship that shit.
And he knows it. He's like, get this the fuck out of here.
Alright, we got Thought
John's got a Thought Seize.
Grief.
He didn't like it either.
A little bit too slow. Thought Seize and the Grief ain't gonna get you there. No, without being able to pitch and scam. So, both sending them back.
It's, I guess it's just no pressure because there's definitely a thought of like, I guess that is a slow hand, but if you got the Tron opponent already mulliganing, then keeping the Thought Seize plus, I think there's a Grief in there.
Yeah.
Like there's
a case to be made.
There's a case to be made, but you're actually not getting him dead very quickly.
Yeah.
Unless you draw into something to get him dead quickly, and
exactly.
so for that reason, I like this decision.
The dead quickly is a really important thing in the match.
Yeah, that's actually a lot of new players are like, man, they got the one asshole friend who keeps beating them with Tron. They're like, how do you beat Tron? And like that's how you do. You kill your opponent.
That's the hand he needs here.
Because the truth is, you can't really beat the Tron. Like if they start doing Tron things, the game is already over. Really.
Yeah, exactly. If they get to that point, then it's because every one of their top decks is going to be better than yours.
Yep.
Super game swinging crazy bullshit. Here's the stirrings. So I jump out of hand cam in a second here. Get some land, I'm going to assume.
I If it's a Tron piece he does not have, I think it's the take, but he's actually going to go.
For Beseju, which is actually going to work out well for him because John's probably kind of banking on this Blood Moon in his hand.
Yep.
And Isaiah is heady enough to be aware of that.
And I will say historically, back when I played Tron, which was a long time ago, that was many iterations of everything ago.
Yeah.
But like historically, Blood Moon doesn't actually play out as well against Tron as what you would think.
Right. Yeah, and that's the speed thing. Like, that's what it was then.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you shut them off a Tron, but are you going to kill them?
Yeah.
Because they will still get to 6 mana.
I imagine it plays better in today's game. In today's game, if you can just go like, like turn 1 monkey, turn 2 Blood Moon, that's probably pretty good.
Yeah. Yep, for sure. Yeah, the monkey could be real damning here too.
A lot of swamps.
Yeah, not a lot of swamps. So he's gonna take some worm coils. And he's going to get him down. But again, like eventually he's just going to start ripping spheres and stars off the top and just drawing us some shit.
Yeah, it does. It
That's
does
what it
have
does.
a tendency to...
That's the thing.
It is built to get to its...
When we did the
core.
testing forever ago, when you wanted me to play it and test it, that's the first thing that I was immediately like, this
How
thing is
about
fucking
this, John?
stupid because it just does it.
He has the second Tron piece, and then he draws the map. Just like that.
Right.
And so now he's going to have Tron online next turn.
Yep.
And if he draws something big off the top.
Yeah. All right. Well, here's his red source, so that's going to help, but it's only going to be... Okay, so actually, this is perfect for Isaiah.
Okay, so he is going for...
He's going for the quick kill here.
Okay.
Not the Blood Moon, which...
So he's
probably
basically
would've
just...
been a little bit better.
His... They say hope isn't a strategy, but it's John Parker's strategy right now. He's going to hope that Isaiah doesn't rip something off the top that damns his game here.
Yeah. The Blood Moon. I mean, we know he has the answer, and John knows he has the answer too, because he revealed it. But still, like, there's this case to be made for the loss of tempo for Isaiah. You know.
That is a Karn.
Yep, and so that's going to get something useful. 'Cause he's got 8 mana here. What can he get for 4 mana?
So, that's a good
Bridge?
question. Looking at his deck here, bridge is a thing.
So after he's got 4 cards in hand now. So if he got
He doesn't have a bridge.
no bridge.
This is
Weird.
a bridgeless list.
That's fucking weird. So what would he get? No, not a ballista.
He's actually he get an Oblivion Stone.
But that's not good enough here.
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Oh, he just jams a worm coil. I forgot he still had one of those.
oh, he still had a worm coil.
Still had a worm coil. Never mind.
What
all
were
this,
we-
all
what
this
were we even
hemming and
talking about
hawing.
this whole time?
Yeah, never mind. He's got a fucking worm coil.
Let's just stare at this piece of paper while Isaiah throws in a worm coil. All right, so can John rip a K-Command or something to kind of break this thing up a little bit?
Yeah, that's what I think he had something in. Yep. No, that's the
Okay,
Fable
well, this
thingy.
isn't exactly what you want here.
Just makes the 2/2 token.
So, awkward spot if you're John. You just holding back here? Yeah, this gets pretty rough here.
This gets super rough. This is not where you want him to be.
We have no worm tokens out there.
No, I've never made those. I need to. Really?
I thought you did make them.
No, I made the Death Touch 8 years ago and never finished the cycle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's like my greatest failing as a Magic Store artist owner right now. Is I haven't done the most iconic things.
Is
that
this one of
everybody-
his snazzy like drawing of a worm?
Probably. No, it's life and
Oh, life and
Stuff.
death.
so.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
this is.
this is kind of disheartening for John.
Oh yeah, no, he's super boned. Ugh.
Yeah, well, that's not a castable card right now, so
Not yet.
you can't feel too worried about that one yet.
I mean, if you took it, you got to assume it's gonna be, because
Yeah.
otherwise he could have taken some other things.
Yeah, he's got to be semi-thankful that Isaiah chose to play this weird-ass Karn board that, for whatever reason, doesn't include a bridge. Just kind of a...
I just feel like, okay, he's still got the Beseiju, he's got the Sundering Titan in hand, he's got 8 mana. Currently, is John going to play the Blood Moon to make him use the Beseiju?
I mean,
It
that,
probably
that
has
could
probably
turn
passed
into
the,
a thing.
Well, I think it's past the point. If you like to fuck up his tempo, maybe it should have been earlier. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but it does. If he does make that play, it stops Isaiah from playing the the thing next turn.
Yeah, I feel like he should. Oh, it's going to be a grief.
Okay, he's going to try to take
something.
it.
I would. He is a ways off of.
Yeah, I think you gotta hope, man. Hope can be a strategy sometimes.
Gotta take the Titan.
Yeah, I just don't think there's any way you can win if he resolves that next turn.
For sure. No, I agree completely.
Okay.
Although it would blow up his green source because you have to choose one of every, don't you?
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
So it would kill his green source, which is.
I think he's gonna be fine with.
Yeah, I mean he would be.
Yeah,
it's a little annoying.
And then there's no way for John to kill it without getting rid of all of his lands.
Yeah. Oh, hey, there's that.
Okay.
Well, that's bad news, Bears. I mean, this has all been pretty bad news, Bears.
Yeah, like
but,
you can make the argument that it's been not good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so coming in for 6.
Super out of
I think
reach.
we're just kind of going through the motions here.
Oh, look at John, that nice guy.
Yeah,
Reminded his life.
Yeah, that's an illegal play. You can't deal damage with a lifelinker and not gain the life.
Yeah. Fucking amateur hour over here. Come on, Isaiah. What are we doing?
All right, so we're going to game 3. And I got to tell you, I didn't know how this was going to go, but so far I think it's pretty all right. We're moving along here pretty quickly,
we got a game 3, and I always like a game 3.
That is the most important thing.
That is the most important thing.
That's what you hope for. I hope this is a long one.
I mean, I don't think it can be long.
Sure it can. Like they could both mulligan to oblivion.
Right. Just
Parker can
like X amount of minutes.
Do a bunch of Thought Season and then playing a Blood Moon and then they are both playing off the top with nothing. It could be fun. Monkeys on the fritz, Do
you want to see the monkey come to play? See how impactful it is.
Oh, I against Tron. I imagine it's just disgusting.
Yeah. Turn 1 monkey just seems like it would just be the fucking thing, dude. Yeah. Turn 1 monkey and then back it up with your scammy shit, and I don't see how you could lose.
Yeah, 1 copy of Warping Whale in the side. He's got 2 in the main. Not sure how many of those he kept in. Isaiah's also got a Blast Zone that can deal with a monkey.
Yeah. Yep. I do really like that. As much as I have always disliked Tron, I like the stuff they've gotten with the Blast Zone and the Beseiju. It's cool for them to have utility lands to go get with all their searching.
Yeah, there are some the 4-mana Karn is obviously like perfect for this deck.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a really good addition. It's arguably better than the other one.
Oh, by now it is. He's probably not even playing.
The one thing I see
OG or no?
He is not.
Yeah,
he is. There are 4.
There's still 4.
There are 8 Karns in here. Well, the one thing I don't like, he's got 2 copies of Ugin the Spirit Dragon. I don't think that card's actually any good anymore. Maybe it's just me.
I don't
think that card's very good.
I think both of those cards have been outdated a bit.
I don't know. I guess what's better for the list now that I'm looking at it.
If you wanted a Planeswalker, the other Ugin, that kind of
that's kind of underwhelming too.
No, it is. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there are matches where Ugin is good, but there are a lot of matches.
I do feel like he makes more sense as
it's like construct tokens and shit in Modern. It seems like it has. There are a lot of bad matchups.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be a better shift to the board maybe.
But I know he played Tommy, who was on Elementals in round 1. I'm sure
probably,
Ugin was probably pretty good against Elementals.
Yeah, for sure.
But I know against Murktide, for instance,
Yeah, it doesn't do much there.
I mean, it's a board wipe. That you have to spend the entire Planeswalker to wipe the board if there's a Murktide in play, but interesting.
Yeah, I feel like going down to 3 of the OG cards would probably make sense.
It's weird because I feel like spots they're actually playing more like the threats and answers that they're playing in the main deck they're much more diverse than they used to be, but like a lot of that's because they've opened up spots by moving like one copy of the Oblivion Stone can be in the sideboard now.
Yeah.
And like
and
little
helps.
moves like
Helps a lot.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a Grief Scam. That's a good start. Still got his land fixing, which is a bitch. It's really what he needs to deal with.
What kind of Blood Moon effects do we have?
Blood Moon effects or a Dash Monkey would be cool. Oh, he's got nothing.
Say
He had a mulligan
if
to
Parker had
Oblivion, man.
If Parker had the other one, not Blood Moon, but the Blood Moon dude.
Yeah,
like
Magus.
Yeah,
I've always liked Magus in the matchup.
Yeah,
for sure.
especially in this. Now I do know that just from seeing because the other Tron deck in the room is Ryan Baumgartner, and I do know that I think he normally plays Dismember in his list.
Yeah.
So I think he's much more prepared for this type of matchup than what Isaiah's list is.
Yeah, for sure. Although Baumgartner, I think he lost to Elves. They just went fast.
I could see it,
and that's
it could
Elves
happen.
do. Elves are elves, man. Well, Nat Tron, not what you want to see.
Yeah, that's a little disheartening.
I mean, yeah, keep it going. See if he can squeak it out. Stuck on 2
Do you have
lands.
any way to break up this one for a turn?
That mulligan just fucking
having a braid
hurt,
or something?
dude.
What is this?
No, he's just got a bolt.
Ugh.
Got a bolt and a pyromancer.
Damn.
Being hit on that fucking 3rd land drop, dude, is really rough for him right now. That really sucks.
Yeah, he was in a good spot, but yeah, this Worm Coil Engine's just going to be way too much.
Yeah.
Not to mention Isaiah, I see has at the very least, he's got an Ancient Stirrings in hand to find some gas.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think he's got a scrying too. So.
Yeah, he's kind of playing with his food now. So he's got 7 mana, one of them being green, one colorless, one green floating. He's gonna miss a land drop. No, he's just gonna go get probably another tower right now. Or does he go get a forest?
Yeah.
That should tell you kind of what the power level of his hand is. If he goes and gets a tower,
sure.
that means something scary's coming right now.
Right. Let's see.
But he's gonna want this green source to cast the other shit in his hand for sure.
Yeah, I mean it's something that you need. All right, and here's a great creator. And
he's gonna go get the thing, the liquid metal coating. I imagine you got your opponent stuck on 2 lands.
Yeah.
This is the easiest way to shut the.
Well,
oh no! Okay, well
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That I
there's
guess
that too.
I stand corrected. That's pretty good too.
Land for Parker. Oh god damn, dude, that sucks. Well.
Yeah, and Parker just dies to the Titan, I think.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Okay. You
Okay.
can get it.
All right.
You can get it.
There is.
Oh god. He's not getting out of this.
I mean, it's
not
good.
He's got the Ugin backup. That's a scoopable look, man. Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
All right. So mono green Tron 2-0.
Yeah, getting there. And that's the thing.
Isaiah said right before this match, he's like, I was looking around the room. There's not a single deck in the room that I want to play.
Yeah, but so the thing, like Tron is Tron, and it's got its weaknesses, and it's kind of the worst it's ever been. But when you put Tron in a good player's hands.
Yeah.
I mean, it is as good as it is. Like it
Well, he's looking around the room at things like Hammer Time.
Oh, yeah,
and
for
like
sure,
he's like,
for
how
sure.
can I ever beat that?
Yeah.
And I think that's probably a good question.
Yeah,
I don't know the answer
for sure.
to that.
I do not know either, and that's where I feel like
Think how many extra cards are going
not
to draw
having a
against
bridge.
Tron?
Not having a bridge is
Could you just imagine the Hammer player on the play that just
Right.
plays the Esper Sentinel on turn 1 and
Yeah.
you're fucking around with your stars and
Yeah,
spheres.
yeah.
He's just
Oh,
over
yeah.
drawing cards and
for
shit.
sure. Well, I really wish that last game would have been a longer one. I think it could have been maybe if John wouldn't have got boned on land, which, man, it's Magic's hard mode for card games. That's what it is. This shit is punishing sometimes, so them's the breaks, as they say.
Yeah, I heard the great Don Nini out there earlier, and like he was talking about the round 1 where he kind of got his deck kind of shit on him, and he's like, "This is why I play Yu-Gi-Oh." This is or Pokemon.
Yeah.
He's like, this shit never happens. It's like,
Well, I mean,
that's what makes the game great, though.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
that can just happen.
Yeah,
you know?
no, for sure. That's the equalizer, and it separates, in my opinion, separates the wheat from the chaff as far as players go.
So,
because like
I know nothing about Pokemon, but to me, if there's no variance, if like your deck just always does what it's supposed to do, then like, do you really need to play the game? Like,
Yeah,
don't
well,
you,
I mean,
don't you
so-
just know?
Like, you know, the default, the variance is your opponent, of course. But yeah, no, Pokemon's goofy, dude. Any of
I'm not
those
going to
Japanese
comment
games
any further
are
about a
goofy.
game that I don't know anything about. But,
So here's how it works, right? There are
Okay,
the
you
only cost to anything is the abilities of the Pokemon.
okay,
All the cards you play for free.
okay, so you can just dump your whole hand on.
Yeah. Now there's one type of card you can only play one in a turn. It's a trainer card, but it's always like something crazy. Like, I'm gonna wheel my hand. You know. So you can, and a lot of the other cards that aren't trainer cards are still like, I'm gonna go search for this, I'm gonna go search for this, I'm gonna pitch this, I'm gonna search for this, I'm gonna attach this, I'm gonna do this. And then like, yeah, wheel my whole hand. And I'm gonna keep doing this shit. Like the one time I watched a
Sounds
Pokemon.
very combo-y.
The one time I watched the Pokemon thing because the kids wanted to watch it. You're learning to play, so I learned, and I found like the last match of some world championship thing. It was like 15 minutes of shuffling, and I was already super fucking annoyed because it took literally like 15 minutes of shuffling. It was crazy. And then as soon as the game started, dude just played his whole fucking deck and won. And I'm like, why would anybody play this? Like, why? And then I start reading the cards, and as a Magic player, I'm looking at these cards. I'm like, yeah, I could do that every time. Just look at the cards. If you're worth a shit at Magic, you could easily just clean house in fucking Pokemon because like it's just all there. So yeah, it's a different game.
All right, a little lesson on Pokemon as
Yeah.
a bonus for round 2.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. We will be back for round 3. And this time we're going to have the clock counting down, so you have an idea when we'll be back.
Exactly.
That is kind of a nice bonus.